What is crack-a-lacking, dog? It's your boy Sunrise the Divine, and I'm back at y'all again with some more love for you. Uh, this video I'm talking about sun gazing. What is sun gazing? Staring at the goddamn sun. That's what sun gazing is. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna look. There go the sun. You see me? It's possible, okay? Literally staring at the sun. All right. That's just for people who say it's not possible. You know what I mean? It's very possible. It's very beneficial. How should I start this? Okay, first off, this correlates with my last video I did about a vegan lifestyle. When you change your lifestyle from vegan, you'll notice your stomach starts to shrink up, right? You won't, from regular to vegan, your stomach will shrink up. You won't start to get as hungry, right? Then you should start practicing fasting, right? That's the practice of not eating for a certain amount of time, or not drinking, or both. You know what I mean? Not eating or drinking for a certain amount of time. Then you'll realize you don't really have the desire to eat halfway as much as you do, right? So when you start doing all of that, you should correlate all of this with sun gazing, because eventually what's going to happen is your body is cocooning. You're preparing your mind. You're preparing your mind and your mental and your body to be compatible with a straight ether diet, or what they call it, breatharian's diet, because literally you get your energy from the sun. When you clean your body and you can do all of that, and you practice fasting and your body gets used to it and it starts evolving and your consciousness starts raising and your vibrations, you can literally get your energy from the sun, exactly how plants does. What do plants eat? Plants eat water and sunlight. Humans, we are capable of doing the same thing. It's also a very mental thing. You have to understand it and start to understand it and start to believe it, that you can eat off the sun. Because it don't matter if you do all of that shit. If you don't believe you can do it, your body is not going to respond to it. You know what I mean? Because your body responds to your thoughts and your mind, you know? So sun gazing is very beneficial. I do it a lot, as much as I can. They say when you first start, you should do it when the first hour the sun rises and the first hour the sun set, for a couple seconds at a time, and build your strength up. I do recommend that, building your strength up when the sun is very low and at its weakest point of the day. And then when you do your research on it and shit, they tell you that you gotta stop when you're able to sun gaze for like 40 minutes. That's bullshit. You can sun gaze. Once you get your eyes strong enough, you can sun gaze for however long you want, whenever long you want. I can now sun gaze at 12 o'clock when the sun is at the fucking peak of the sky and giving off his fucking strongest rays, and it's fucking like 90 degrees. I could just sit there and stare at that motherfucker now. Spiritual benefits. Okay, so the sun is feeding you energy, which is information, which helps you grow and develop spiritually. So try to imagine this, when you stare at the sun, right, it's like you start to form a connection. It's like the sun rays and your energy focused on the sun comes together and connects, right? Then the sun is feeding you intelligence, which is energy. Energy is intelligence. It's helping unlock the things in your DNA that are locked. It helps you, what's the word I'm looking for? But yeah, it just helps you. It helps you with information. It helps you get those downloads from the universe. You know, the sun is very, very powerful. For myself, I noticed that once I go through a couple days of sun gazing, active sun gazing, and whatever, I start to have realizations like not too far after, like maybe like a couple days or a week or so after, my realizations on certain things just come quicker rather than when I'm just, it's been a while when I haven't sun gazing and I'm just doing my regular stuff. You know, when I sun gaze, I definitely notice the growth intellectually and spiritually. I definitely start to understand more about the cosmos and about the universe, which is yourself. Now, for all of you that just started sun gazing, it's actually strengthened my eyes too. I used to wear glasses a lot. I've strengthened my eyes through eye practices and eye workouts, whatever, but sun gazings have strengthened my eyes. That's what I believe to be true. What to expect when you first start doing it. Don't get scared, okay? Because look, when you very first start sun gazing, this is the only negative, if you want to call it that thing. When you very first start sun gazing, myself and a friend experienced the same thing. There's this little circle that when you sun gaze and then you look down and you're looking at things, it's like this circle that's always there. It's like this, it's like literally like the sun. It looks like a light, right? But it's teeny and it's in your vision, right? And whatever you directly focus at, it's there. Like for example, when I read a book after a couple weeks of me first start sun gazing, the circle would be like, I would look on the page and it would be like, but literally blocking words out. Like I couldn't see some of the words because of the, so whatever I would directly focus on, that circle would be right there and block it out. Don't worry. When that shit starts to happen, don't worry. It's only temporary. It's like your eyes is like getting through it on, because I mean I sun gaze and I don't see that shit no more. And I've been sun gazing for well over a year now. It's really beneficial. I've been doing research. They say it's sun gazing helps unlock your DNA and helps unlock your supernatural powers. Helps you with your telecommunication. Helps you with just helps you progress forward in that way, which I can understand because you're getting direct energy, light energy. Sun rays are light energy. Because when you eat, that's all you're eating for is energy, right? You eat food so you can have energy. The sun hits the ground, which grows the food. We eat the food. The food is like a middleman for the energy. But when you evolve yourself, and during the process of evolving yourself, you can cut the middleman, which is the food, instead and get the energy directly for the sun. Now your body has, in order for your body to accept that, you have to be vibrating pretty fucking high. You know what I mean? You gotta be vibrating pretty high. So don't just think in 2 months you could just, I mean you can do whatever you want, but don't just think in 2 months your body just gonna be eating from the sun. It's a process. Now everybody's process is different, but it is a process. And I highly recommend everybody doing it. You won't go blind. Like you gotta think, where did that notion of you'll go blind if you stare at the sun. Okay, where did that come from? And then why did they want you to believe that? You know what I mean? Because I've been doing it forever. From experience, I've been doing it for a long ass time. And my eyesight's gotten better. Another thing I want to mention, I don't really give a fuck about race and all of that, but that does have to play. The vehicle you're in, the vehicle your spirit is in, does have a lot to do with how you can operate on this plane. So me being in a black body, having a lot of melanin in my eyes, it's a lot easier for me to sun gaze. The darker your eyes are, the easier it will be. So the lighter your eyes are, the harder it will be. So for all my spirits in the Caucasian body with blue eyes, it's gonna be a little tougher for you. Your body's not as compatible with this earth as mine is, so staring at the sun will be tougher, but it is possible. Some more people be like, oh, a fucking caterpillar just crawled on me. Some more people be like, oh, they can't do this, do that because they white, da 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 da. And I can see where it is, and it makes sense, and it is true. But I believe with the right mentality and the right lifestyle, you can do whatever, no matter what the body you have. You know what I mean? So this is for all my people who don't know about it, and all my people who've been thinking about it, and all my people who ever had questions about it. Sun gazing is very possible. It's very real. Do your research on it, and I highly advise you to sun gaze, because it's very important. I mean, very. I mean, I am Sunrise the Divine. Nah, I'm just bullshitting now, talking out my head. But anyways, I'll holla at you guys. I'm gonna get back to it. Sun gazing, enjoying the sun, letting the sun hit my skin, getting that direct cosmic energy, you know what I mean? Letting it hit the hair, the antennas, and the retinas. Alright now, peace and love, love and peace. Peace and avocado grease.